Hi there everyone, it's Sarah here, and I hope you're all having a great day. This is project number 2 that I have for you today for June, and it's on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts and is part of their design team here on YouTube, The Wild Bunch. And today I have made a 12 by 12 layout of one of our cats, and this is Hovis. Hovis is our Burman cat, and last week he decided to jump in a paper bag, so the title of the theme of this layout is Hovis, Cat in a Bag. Now there's various different things going on this layout here, and hopefully I'll be able to just take you a quick run through it, and as usual I shall list all the other products used to make this layout over on my blog. I will try and identify and name as many Wild Orchid Craft flowers as I can for you, and if I miss any out or the product codes aren't on the packaging, I will provide those for you across on my blog as well, and I will leave a link below to that. Okay, so here we go. I started off with a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock. And what I did was I cut down a sheet of Melissa Francis paper to 11 3/4 by 11 3/4, and then I put a little bit of adhesive down just to keep it in place, and then I ran it through the sewing machine all the way around the edging. You can see that, just with a nice rust coloured thread. And then what I'd done was I had taken Scenic Route chipboard alphas, all in capitals, and I painted them with cream acrylic paint, and then I edged them all with black soot distress ink. The photograph itself was taken last week. This is the boy himself hiding inside a little paper bag, so I snapped that. So I printed that out on glossy photograph paper and took some craft cardstock and just ripped the edge to mimic the side of a paper bag being torn, and also with the edges as well, to act like photo corners. And then I did a little bit of stitching here. Now the cardstock, the craft cardstock that's on top of the patterned paper and the little journaling spots are all from My Mind's Eye, and it's the Life Stories collection. And I thought this tied in quite nice with a cat, because a lot of these kinda would relate to a cat: infrequent, sporadic. What did you do today? Not much. You know, once, twice, a few times, often. So you can kinda, I just liked the way that looked on the paper. And then this bit here has the bit for the camera used, who the photograph was taken by, the shooting, the location, and any other details. And then the stickers down at the bottom here were from crepe paper, and again these two are My Mind's Eye as well. So then onto the flowers, the most important part. I have used quite a few here, and I used some sprays and mists which you'll find the details of across on my blog. Most of them are Lindy's Stamp Gang. And I have taken some of the 40mm trellis roses. Now these were just cream, like this one here, and I sprayed them up and got them all nice and chocolate brown to tie in with the cat. And they're not soaked the whole way through. If I can show you, I did leave little pieces just showing that weren't covered to get that shabby effect. So we have, I can get this here, we have the two roses here, and then I've also used some of, the product code for the roses was FM00519, and then I took some of these 25mm open roses, and these are FM00293. And what I did was I took a couple of cream and a couple of rust, these two colours here, and I used a couple here. This was a cream and this was a rust, and this was another cream one here, and then this was a rust one here. And then also down here we've got a little 15mm open rose, and these are EX 00008. You can see that. And we've also got a little poppy down in here. I'll get the code for the poppy because I haven't dug them out, but I just coated that with starburst stains, and then I put some of the little pearls. I hope you can see these okay. I've just dotted the pearls in at the edges, so we have one here and one here, and then we've got another one tucked up in here and another one just in at the front here. Hope I'm not making you dizzy with this layout getting thrown about the page. Now it brings us on to this one here. I made this myself, and it's twisted flower petals with 3 little self-adhesive pearls on the inside, and these flowers are these ones here. I'll need to get the product code for you, but I used the cream, and there was 2 different shades of brown, and that's what I used. And then also the mixed rose leaves. I think these are 50mm. I used a couple of these ones, the lighter ones. Then we've got these flowers down here, and again it's these little petals that I've just shown you, and I've alternated them. I put the rust on the top of this one here. Get this here. I put the rust on one on the top here and a creamy brown underneath, and then I put the creamy brown on the top with the rust underneath, and again 3 pearls in each flower. And then this is just a little rust rose, and I edged the edges of it with a paintbrush with some iridescent medium just to give it a little bit of shimmer. And then the last flower up the top here, I need to turn this round. This little flower at the top here, getting used to a different camera angle. Again, it's the twisted petals with the darker brown and a cream, and again you can see the stitching going round the outside. So that's my layout and my project number 2 for Wild Orchid Crafts, and I hope you liked it, and hopefully I'll have more stuff to show you next week. I'm planning to do a project a week, plus any challenges that get set our way, and I hope you enjoy that. So I shall see you all soon, and thanks for watching. Bye just now.